Hello, welcome to another episode of Got Whips. It is episode 117. Yes, 117. It is March 15th. No, April 15th. We are 2 months since our last podcast. Sorry, life and other things have gotten in the way.
Yeah,
We would like to welcome new and returning viewers. If you are returning, thank you.
for
Thank you.
staying with us.
Thank you. We cannot say thank you enough for sticking with us and coming back for this episode. We hope that you enjoy and we hope that we inspire you to start some new things because that's always fun. I am Heather, coming to you from Southern California, where I live with my husband, three kids, and my mom.
And I am Nicci, coming to you from central Wisconsin, where I live with my mother, my husband, and our son, and our dog.
And a dog. And
And you might hear him. Everybody else is not here right now, and they have no idea that I'm recording today.
you didn't tell them anything?
Nothing.
Oh.
Happy tax day, everybody. Hope you got your
Oh,
taxes in.
it is. I did. Yep. I'm just waiting for my refund. Um, yeah, Gabe and Evelyn are home because Gabriel woke up this morning with the 101
Oh
fever.
no.
That was great. And then, of course, I had to deal with the 16-year-old. If Gabriel gets to stay home, why can't I? Because Gabriel has a fever and you just got off spring break. Get your butt to school.
Yep.
So we kind of have a little bit of a lopsided episode today. My stitchy bug has left the building. Um, I literally did my Monopoly stitching from last episode today. Um, so I don't know. I don't know where she went, if she's coming back, if she decided to jump ship, but I have seen a lot of patterns that I want to do, so maybe that's the reigniting of my stitchy bug. But I literally haven't cross stitched besides today since the last episode. So yeah,
And I've gone up and down with my crafting.
yeah.
So,
So I have other things. I've been crocheting and I have I have three new projects that you guys haven't seen, but one long-term new project that's gonna take me a while. So, anyways, we're going to jump in with we're gonna do yarn stuff first.
yep.
Okay. I have three. You have two.
I have I have one that I'm currently working on and one that I finished last night.
Okay, go ahead with your finished object.
So last time you saw it, I was here, and now they're both done.
Oh, I knew that.
These were supposed to be socks 3 years ago for my husband. The yarn color was dyed for him and everything, but somehow I goofed up on counting my rows down here, and I made them a whole inch and a half too short
Hmm.
for him, my mom, myself. So these are actually going to go to my aunt, my great aunt, and so that I mean I'm happy they're done.
Yeah.
But like I don't ever stitch an 8-inch rib cuff for anybody,
Just Justin.
just Justin. And he even put them on and he's like, I can make it work. I'm like, the heel is like under your heel. No,
No.
you can't make it work. We have more yarn in the house.
Yes,
I
only the
promise we do. So, and this is just 64, cast on 64, 8 inches of ribbing. Then we do the sock. How do I pronounce that, Heather? Sock exploration.
exploration. Shadow
Heel.
ribbon.
Then I do what I need for the length. And then the toe is Nina Phillips,
Mm,
her toe.
mm.
So I just kind of combine all those things into one.
Mhm. It's more of a recipe than a pattern.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you can hear my iPad going off. I don't know how to make this one be quiet.
And she
And I
was,
haven't turned it on for 30 days. So
yeah,
now every single text that I've gotten in the last whatever.
yeah.
But I will try to just, yeah.
It's
I
not
haven't
like
played with it.
the ding. Okay, so my first one is my long-term project. I decided that I was going to, Nikki doesn't know about this. I decided that I was going to crochet a blanket that depicted the Dodgers season for this year. So I have picked four colors, well, five colors, but four based on their colors, the color scheme of the team. And I'm going to, okay, let me see if I can figure out how to explain this. Okay. So the blanket folded in four. So it's pretty, I mean, it's not like huge, but it's,
You started another blanket.
yes, a substantial throw for the couch. Matthew thinks it's for him, but he doesn't know. Okay, so I started with the black. The black is the border and then the series break. So in between series, I do a row of black. So this is the first three games. They were home and they won them all. So dark blue is home wins, light blue is away wins, white is home losses, and gray, which I don't have on here yet, is away losses.
Okay.
And then, like I said, the black is the series break. So I've done the first nine games. These were away wins. I'm about a series and a half behind of my rows. Just because they did a series away, another series away that I don't have, and then they've done two games home that I haven't done yet. So I'm about five games behind, but it shouldn't take me long
Are
to
you
get.
writing it down?
Yeah, I have a document on my computer that I'm just like when I finish the row, I'm like using the strikeout tool
Gotcha.
on Word just to strike it out. So I have all of the games up until last night's game here or on my sheet, and then I'll just add
Gotcha.
them here. Um, I chained this is if you're not a baseball fan, this part is going to sound a little weird, but whatever. I chained 186 chains because there is 186 games, including postseason. So 186 wide, 186 hopefully tall. So that will be my blanket.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. So far, it's fun. I don't want to see any more, but I have a feeling it's going to come.
So my next one is the knitting, and it's Packer socks for my Auntie Lynn. And last time you saw him, I was down here in the heel.
Mhm.
And so I got the foot. And I'm almost done with the foot because she's only got a size 6 foot.
Oh, geez.
And
I wish
so,
I made size 6 feet socks.
right. I have another aunt that I'm making a size 8.5 for. And when I'm done with this pair. So not gonna be, I think I pulled out a different skein of Green Bay Packer. This is from a Wisconsin dyer who no longer dyes yarn.
Mhm.
So I'm not even gonna go over it because you can't get it.
No.
So, but I've been doing all this in the mornings at work and now my breaks.
Cool. Um, I guess we'll go with this one next. So I know you guys don't know this, but I'm losing stitches. That's not what I was gonna say. Um, I'll fix that in a minute. Nicci knows, but you guys don't know. My eldest daughter is pregnant. Going to be a grandma. She is currently 5 months. Um, so I am making baby things. And this is a baby blanket that I'm making out of yarn bee baby. So I have balls over here, but anyways. So this I'm using the woodland ripple blanket from Attic 24. I started with the gray. I'm doing 5 rows of the color and then a gray. 5 rows color, gray, 5 rows gray. And sorry, the crinkle.
Does she know what she's having yet?
Yeah, she's having a boy. So I'm using Yarn Bee, Baby Bee, Sweet Delight. The blue is Surf Baby because I had to go get more. That's part. This is kind of part of my acquisitions too. The gray is Flannel Marble, and the green is Mint Charm.
So that's 2 new blankets for this episode.
There's another one.
Oh, brother.
So this is, I'm doing this baby blanket for her. And then it kind of, you don't have any more knitting.
No, no,
Okay.
no more yarn.
So then I decided to make her a Tunisian crochet blanket. So what I'm doing is it's supposed to look like a plaid blanket.
That's pretty.
So I started with the white and I went white, the baby blue, and then I added where the baby blue is, the dark blue, and then the baby, yeah, you guys can see. And so
It's
now
cute.
that's right. So yeah, I have 3 more blankets because I need blankets, but the technically I only have 1 blanket for myself because the other 2 are not for me.
I just meant you're doing. I laugh at you because I have to go get yarn for blankets. Because what Heather doesn't know is that, well, we were estranged from each other for 2 months, just
We weren't
text.
drained from each other.
Well, but we haven't talked in person. Um, I no longer have just one nephew coming.
Oh,
I have 2 nephews and a question mark at the other one. We
oh,
won't find out till next week.
wow. So yeah,
So,
you have a ton of stuff that you have to make.
oh yeah, I have 3 blankets, 5 sweaters, 5 hats. It's coming.
See, she laughs at me now, but she's got the same stuff, so.
I do.
And I have not started my birth announcement yet because I cannot, I don't know. I can't decide, and Evelyn keeps telling me to have her decide, and I don't think that's right.
So you could do like I did. You can pick out like 3 or 4. Ask Hector what he thinks.
Who doesn't care? Hector's not Justin.
Justin didn't pick, but I sent it to my cousin's mom and dad, and then my mom and my cousin Courtney to pick. Because I know Sam doesn't want to pick. But I asked her, I said, do you want to pick or do you want us to pick?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I want you guys to pick. Then once I started it, and this is a little bit of a life update right now. So when I saw Sam and Sherman at the funeral on March 31st for my cousin who
Mm-hmm.
lost her battle with cancer. I said, okay, I started the baby announcement.
Mm.
Are you guys sure you don't want to see it? Because I don't want to do all this work and you guys hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, she's like, no, I'm good with anything. And he like, her new husband looked at her and he's like, well, I kind of want to see it. He's like, not that it matters because everything you do is beautiful, but I just want to see it because I'm curious.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I can show you over here. And Sam's like, no, I'll look at it too. So I showed him the picture of it finished, like what I bought on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I showed him where I got to, which isn't far,
Mm-hmm.
but they were happy with it. But that's the only one getting a birth announcement
Mm-hmm.
because the other ones are my nieces and nephews on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And I virtually have 17 of them, and I
Yeah.
haven't done it for any of them. So, and they're my great nieces and nephews on that side. So it's
Yeah, I
just,
mean, I asked Evelyn and she's like, I don't know, ask her. And I'm like, no, I don't
you
want.
could ask her. You could actually ask Stephanie, I want to make you something for the baby. Do you want to see it to pick it out, or do you just want me to do it?
Yeah. Because
That'd be
like
the
I
way.
didn't ask her about like I didn't ask her for the, the blanket colors. I didn't ask her for anything like that. I just did it.
Right. You just did it. So,
And I mean, I know she's seen them at the house. I know she knows what they're for. Like it doesn't take
all
scientists to figure that out.
right. So, should we move on to cross stitch scene? I have my piles of it.
Yeah, but I only have one. So you're gonna have to go like
I know.
what is
I'm going to do my finish first.
okay.
So, here's my Halloween
Oh
wreath.
my God, I cannot believe I finished that.
It is so, everything is done, all the back stitching. I did put in really lightly. I put in the year. Can you even see that? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
So we haven't decided if I'm making a project bag, framing it, a pillow.
You frame it.
So
That is so much freaking work. You need to frame that.
I absolutely love it. And I will say that if it wasn't for Flosstuber Frenzy,
Mm.
the projects that I've gotten done this year would have never seen the day of light of day. There we go. I can talk. So
Fair.
I'm going to show you a picture of where I was last time on this first one because I'll do a bunch before Heather. So my next one that I start working on just this week is Castle Homecoming. So I'm got like about 2,000 to 3,000 stitches to add on this. So here's where it was before.
Hmm.
You won't get to see all that because I have it just so in the thing, but everything I've done is in here. But so I finished all the way over. This is the actual end border. I got the tree, but I haven't crossed them yet.
Hmm.
But so all this to here is completely done. So I'm quite happy with it. And then I got to pull up my notes. And that was, I just worked on that for Flosstuber Frenzy. And 1,000 of the stitches are for my alphabet stitching. My next project, however, was WIPGO last month. And this is where it was last you saw it. And it was just the Christmas ornament of the soldier. And it got 1,100 stitches. So here's where it is now. I don't have anything to put behind it. There. So almost done. And my next one is Cheer Bear, which also was a WIPGO last month. So she got 1,100 stitches. So she's moving right along. I should probably show you where I was on that one because I think I only had her tummy,
Yeah.
like the start of the rainbow. Yeah,
Maybe me and yeah.
just the rainbow. So I got some good progress on that one. And then again, this was a WIPGO and it's also my temperature stitching, which is my Prairie Schooler Santa. And so I got them almost done.
Oh, wow. Is that for this year?
2025.
Hmm.
So that'll be Sam and Sherman's um gift ornament for this next year because that's the year they were married.
Hmm.
So that's what I've been trying to do is the year people are married, give them the gift. But that'll be the first one that I'm doing. All right, my next one is Gabriel's piece. Here's where I was last time you saw it. And this is just for Flosstuber Frenzy. And I really attacked this one. So I filled in this, came all the way down those 20 rows. And then I decided to finish off this tree and start bringing the marsh up.
Oh, that's a lot.
So this is as wide as it'll be.
Hmm.
And that's as tall as it is. So eventually he'll actually get it. Eventually.
At least he doesn't know about it.
Huh?
He said at least he doesn't know about
No, because then he'd be calling me all the time. Is it done yet?
it. And Nicci, is it done?
Flosstuber Frenzy again for family. And on this one, I got quite a bit of stitching on this. I'm trying to pull the threads out of the way.
Oh, wow.
So, not bad, not bad. My next one, Heather will be impressed with a little bit, maybe. This was again just Flosstuber Frenzy. And this is Gilmorism's. Last time you saw it was there. And now I have 4 of them completely done in one halfway.
Wow.
So
I need to, yeah.
maybe this will, want you to start going again. And then last month I got another WIPGO was watercolor witch gnome. And that's all I had started from last WIPGO, or not Mania.
Mania, yeah.
And so now, after 1,100 stitches on her, I love her hat.
Yeah, her hat's beautiful.
It's got 5 different purples in it, but I just love it. Um, and then I started a new one because I finished the last cousins last time we were here. So now my last and final cousin, Jeremiah, I started his. It was called for WIPGO, so I got 1,100. And then it's also a Flosstuber Frenzy. So I think I have like 780 stitches only left on it. Again, I already finished one of the cousin pieces because of them.
Yeah,
And I am going to make it for myself. And
that's
one more before I have you go once, just so I can take a drink. This is my weather stitching. Right?
Temperature stitching.
Temperature. There we go. So this is month to month by Stitch with Housewives May. So that's where it was. And now that's where it is. So everything down here is done. The barn, and then these little flowers. But up to here, everything is done. So not much more. Which I went to go pull out the next one so that I could get it ready.
Mm.
I don't own that one.
June?
I only lack two. I don't have June and July.
Mm.
So it's your turn because I need a drink.
Wow. Yeah, your needle has been flying. Well, mine has been not.
But it's been 2 months and I'm not caught up
Yeah.
in any of my Flosstuber Frenzy.
Still, like, I haven't done anything in the past 2 months. Well, I've crocheted, but I haven't knit or I haven't crossed anything. Anyway, so if you guys remember 2 months ago, I don't blame you if you don't. Um, I landed on Indiana Avenue. Yes. And I purchased it for 220 stitches. And that was done. No, it was a real, I don't know, whatever. I purchased it for 200 stitches, and that needed to go into my Green Bay Packer Gnome. So I did that. I finished
Nice.
the G,
You were
which,
avoiding that beard like the plague.
yes, I am. I finished the G, which there is a mistake in. Do you see it?
No.
You don't? Okay, good.
Is it
Then,
up high?
no. Wait, up high in the G?
Yeah.
Yes.
I really can't tell what it is, but
Okay, good. Then I will leave it because I was worried that I would have to unpick it if you could see it. This is off by one. This line,
gotcha.
so it's more pointy than it should be. But if you cannot see it before I pointed it out, then I will leave it. So I finished the G. All I had to do was finish this part down here and then come around and close off this, but I somehow messed up in this section, like the top part of the G. So I was like, I'm not. And what happened was I went all the way over here and then came through and then went through.
Gotcha.
So I was not going to, no. And then I started in which is supposed to be the rest of the football, which that color irritates me, but
It does. I said the same thing when I did mine, remember?
yes, it is not a football color, but whatever. I'm going with it. And I like I said, I owed it 220 stitches. I completed 240 stitches. And that's all. For the whole 2 months, all I've done is 240 stitches.
It's okay, you needed a break. So my next one is Trick or Treat. And this is where it was. And it was called for WIPGO. It was owed a whole bunch of stitches for Flosstuber Frenzy. But remember, it was missing in action for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Wow.
So the whole trick is done, and Treat is definitely getting there. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to just outline everything. And then once I got to my stitch count that I needed, I started going back and, crossing them and filling in. And the A just was the one that I needed to really keep those open spaces while I was fresh in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
not to mess it up. So my next one is the year of the horse. I was trying to find the picture. So last time you guys saw it, all I had was that little scallop border. So what I've been trying to do on that one is I'm telling myself I owe it 250 stitches every other week.
Hmm.
So the odd number of weeks of the year. since I've been counting. I'm not caught up by any stretch, but I did get another 250 in. So, and it's owed 500.
Hmm.
It'll get it. It'll get there. I'll tell you that in plans. My next one is
He has plans.
I do.
Jeez.
The Christmas quote for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Mhm.
And this is another Flosstuber Frenzy. And it got some decent work. So, and this is my first project, like big project, doing it 1/1 on 20.
Mm.
And so it's been just a little bit more tricky for my eyes sometimes. But then like the other ones that I did on 20, I'm fine. I don't know if it's the darker fabric. I don't
Probably.
know. Then this is a new project that I just started a day or two ago. And I guess this would be considered part of my acquisitions, but not really because I subscribe to
Oh, just message.
yeah. So I just got my spring one, and this is the yearly stitch.
I was thinking about doing it because I get the digital,
Yep,
and so I was like, should I do it? Should I not? I
you
was
should
like,
do it because I'm doing it. So I'm doing it the tapestry 12, and I'm doing it on 18 ivory, and I'm just doing the DMC. So this week I'd like to get those three because the colors go in a diagonal.
mhm.
I'm enjoying it so far. And my next one is a WIPGO from last month. No, this month. And so when I spun, I only needed to get 300 stitches. And I've done that already. So this is the cow ornaments.
Mhm.
And yeah, I messed up on the boots here. Forgot about it. And then couldn't figure out why my counting was all off.
Mhm.
But whatever, I'm not ripping all that out. So I had to put 300 in and I got 300 in. Ugh. But I have to make 2 sets of these. Because me
Why?
and little Sheila have to have all the matching cows.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise I have too many and she gets upset. My next one is the baby announcement, which it wasn't started last time. This is something I had to do.
Mhm.
So this is what it's going to look like with not that name.
Obviously. Isn't that your Monopoly stitching?
It is. Oops, the magazine just went. So again, I'm just doing it on ivory. But I got the trees, kind of. I got to start on them.
Mhm.
And that is all.
That's all your project?
That's all my projects.
That seemed very fast for 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, now we go into acquisitions plans and our monthly.
Okay,
So
so
you saw my magazine.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So because we didn't finish okay, because we have not podcasted since the middle of February, she's coming back. Well, that does. I was gonna ask her a question.
I'm here. I'm just trying to pick something off the floor
Oh,
without
okay.
dying.
Please don't die. So my question was, because we haven't podcasted since the middle of February, do you have your end of February wrap up and your March wrap up?
I do.
Okay, then let's do that because all I've done literally is 240 stitches since what did we
Give me
say?
one
February 20 something was our last podcast.
20th. Yep.
February 20th was our last podcast, and I've done 240 stitches since then. My wrap up is done.
Sorry. I'm back. Oh, maybe not.
You're almost back
Okay.
there.
Oh, so I wrote it down, but I closed my journal. Give me 1 second. So my February wrap up, I did 17,560 stitches altogether.
Hmm.
I worked on a total of 24 projects.
Hmm.
I finished 5 projects. I
Hmm.
started 4, and I read 10 books. For March, did only 8,746 stitches. I finished 1 project. I started 0. And then I worked on 10 projects total, and I read 15 books.
Hmm.
And then I went as far as I wanted, I guess, to keep track of my quarterly stitch count.
Hmm.
And so far for the first quarter, I did 45,458 stitches, which I think has been the last 2 years, my total stitches for the entire year.
Yeah. Yeah. At least. So I would
So
say
that's how
floss
stressed
to,
out I've been.
well, yeah. Yes. Okay. Not looking at the negative, Nicole. The floss, floss, what do you call it? Floss to frenzy
Yeah, Flosstuber Frenzy.
has helped because normally you've just done WIPGO and weather. And I mean, yes, you've had decent numbers. I mean, astronomical numbers compared to me, but decent numbers over the past 2 years. But Flosstuber Frenzy has completely changed that.
Yeah, yeah. And the only I will say, like, because we all know that my main thing for the whole entire year, I love Mania.
Yeah.
Heather will tell you this. I love Mania.
I mean, she probably has a good idea now in, I mean, okay, now is not a good time because it's almost May, but she starts making her list in January for May.
For the most part, I do.
So like Mania is what she's getting towards. Like she wants to get as much stuff as she can finish between January and May to start in May.
Yep. So like because of my Flosstuber Frenzy and my temperature stitching, I'm on the fence. Do I use those pieces only for Mania? Like, do I let them only be what I stitch on those days because they're not completely finished yet? Or because I'm getting so much work done on them, do I let myself cast some, or not cast, but start something new because I'm working on them so much already? Do you know what I'm saying?
Not exactly.
So like
So you're saying, wait, let me,
like Trick or Treat, I started last Mania.
right.
So normally in May I would work on that day.
Yes.
So do I only allow myself to work on that again for that day, or do I put in a new one because I'm using it somewhere else?
I don't think that you should only allow yourself to work on it that day, but set a number, like let's say 500 stitches on that day that it's the anniversary of that piece. Try to get in those stitches. But like, let's say like, who do you have trick or treat for Flosstuber Frenzy?
Um, Jen's Fiberweb.
Okay, so if she puts out a podcast, still count it because for you're using it for Flosstuber Frenzy as well. But on, let's say it was May 15th. On May 15th, then you put in 500 stitches on that piece as well to say that this was the anniversary of that piece. Do you know what
But
I'm
my
saying?
other option is take the month of May off of Flosstuber Frenzy.
That's an option. Yeah. I just don't think that you are a all or nothing type person. If you look at your stats and you haven't completed 12 months of Flosstuber Frenzy, or if you've missed, like, let's say that somebody puts out 2 episodes in May and you don't have those stitches for those episodes, it could be, I'm not saying that would completely trash the whole idea, but I just feel like you're going to feel some kind of way about having it incomplete
Yeah.
because you are. You are I need every piece of this thing to go forward, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, and the
It's
number
still
doesn't
in the
have,
works. Like I've been playing with either taking out Flosstuber Frenzy for May,
Mhm,
doing 100 to 200 stitches on each piece for May,
mhm.
and then my extra time catching up on my Flosstuber Frenzy because I have it, wrote down from past months that I need to catch up on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, the number that I said for the anniversary stitching doesn't have to be that high. It
Right,
could be 200, it could be 50, it could be one. Like it doesn't, you're just doing something
right.
to celebrate the holiday of that stitch. And then on the days that you don't have anything, you can either add something, to have a new start, or you could work on
One of my
floss
existing.
or,
Yeah.
weather or WIPGO, whatever.
Because I also thought about taking temperature stitching out also for May.
Yeah,
So
you can do that.
all thoughts.
I think it would be easier for you to take out temperature stitching because it's not your commitment. I don't want to say your commitment to that is not as big, but your results, the results you get from temperature stitching is not as great as you get from Flosstuber Frenzy.
Right.
So I feel like if you're going to take out anything, it should be either, well, yeah, I mean, the only thing would be temperature because you have a high result for WIPGO.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing WIPGO.
Yeah,
I've made it all 4 months already
yeah,
completed. Like I'm not gonna give that up. That's for sure.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
acquisitions
Um,
are plans. Where are we going?
how many
Well, I
acquisitions
just did my plans.
was that your plans? Your plans
Trying
was
to
just,
figure out Mania.
oh, I thought you had other plans.
No.
Um, yeah, then I guess all we got left stuck is acquisitions
And Monopoly.
and Monopoly. Yes. So the only thing that I have purchased is I purchased the red hearts that I needed for the blanket. So that's black, royal. I don't know what the light blue is. They're all like stacked next to my desk. Light blue and white. And the gray is here. I think the gray is like heather gray or something like that.
Yeah.
You saw the yarn bee that I got. I bought, I'm sorry for the crinkle. Oh, I almost dropped it.
Sorry for the yawning.
I bought the Artiste. What's it called? Whatever. The variegated sampler. I have the solids you guys have seen before, but now I bought the variegated ones. I'm just trying to eliminate the glare.
They're pretty.
There's some pretty colors in there.
They're
Um,
pretty.
Evelyn said this one looks like um a character from Ever After High. You remember that show?
Do not.
It was like taking like if Disney princesses and their spouses had a baby.
Oh,
The
okay.
kid went to was in this high school, and it was like Snow White and Prince Charming had Apple White. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. It was a kids show. This one's pretty.
It is.
Anyways, that's all I bought.
I put away my February fabric of the month already.
Oh, I did it. I mean, I did, but I found it and I can't find my March. So Nikki's gonna show you the March, and I'm gonna show you the February.
And both from Be Stitch Me.
Yes. We just have different counts.
For now, we do.
You're gonna go to 18?
No, I'm staying with 20, but I'm going to only colored.
You're going to only color? Oh, okay. So this was February fabric of the month 2026 is toe beans.
Yep.
And it is
And I bought that back during,
pink.
oh, it was the fall harvest moon.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is what you put
Yeah.
something on.
I bought one of the patterns that I want to put on there. I haven't started it yet.
It was a tiny modernist pattern.
Yep.
What is it called?
I don't remember.
I
That's
can't
why
remember.
I
That's
didn't
why I'm
try.
so mad. I can't remember.
Our hearthstone is Marches. Or yeah.
Marches. Yeah. I have it
See, I'm all
too.
confused on the months now.
I don't know where it is.
But I mean, I like pastels and I like the neutrals, but I want more. I think like I have enough now, 2 years doing it.
Hmm.
So I want to do more color. And I think, in 6 months, I'm going to change to 18 count for a while. So Heather gets the digital. I get the one mail to me and digital.
Is
So I'm
it
going to
the
show you.
Yule Goddess? No.
Oh, but
What?
look at this one. It's one of my favorites in the magazine.
Yeah, that's cute. I love that one.
I only marked a couple. I did like these two, and it's going to be a 4
Hmm.
for each season. And then the other one that I marked is this Easter one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
So those are the ones that I would like to do out of this magazine.
Is it the one that has lemons on the front?
Maybe. I
What
don't
the?
remember. I have it wrote down, but it's upstairs.
No. I'm saying the magazine.
Oh, that's spring.
Oh, I have summer.
I don't have summer yet.
Well, then I'm not going to show you that pattern.
And then from Market, I will show you. Well, these were before Market, but they're the yearly. Oh boy. The what was this? Christmas Market from Country Cottage Needlework. So I just got the 4 that have come out already. And I think I'm gonna put them all in one piece.
Yeah, I think
So
you too.
I got those 4s because the first 4 months. And then I had seen this and I asked my local needle shop to get it in from Dirty Annie because I think these are so adorable.
Yeah, they're cute.
And then for Market, which for me, I did really, really well behaved. I've got the cookbook, and of course, I got the Santa, Prairie Schooler Santa. From Blue Flower, I got um, Coneflower, of course. From Peppermint Lane, I don't know, Cherry Blossoms, I got Peppermint Lane. Snow Globe, Snowman. And from Plum Street, I got Freedom Flock.
I like that one.
So for me, that was very well behaved.
Yes, it was.
And I'm not supposed to be buying any patterns right now. And I did also get, of course, my oh, what's it called? The other one that I get, the monthly ones that I'm almost done. The
Oh, the year in the
Year
hoop.
in the Woods too. I got those, but I already put those away also. But that's all I purchased. I haven't got any of the yarn yet. Um, Basically due to the fact that after my surgery, my other leg still has to have surgery done,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not going well for me, pain wise. So I have all I can do just to make it through the work week. So on the weekends, I don't really go to stores. And Hobby Lobby is not somewhere like I can do a pickup order like I can Michael's or even Walmart for
Right.
groceries.
Yeah.
So it would be nice if Hobby Lobby had wheelchairs.
Why don't you do a online order?
I just, because with yarn, I like to see it in person.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but
So I'm gonna try to go next weekend. Um, yeah, because when me and Heather ended last time, I got sick 2 weeks later, violently sick.
hmm
I was out of work for 2 weeks,
hmm
and then I lost my voice for almost an entire month. As you
hmm
can tell, it's still not back all the way. Um, we lost Justin's mom, and we had that funeral also. So it's just been the hard knocks of life with everything going on in the world and family. So, yeah.
yeah.
And when I was sick, there was no stitching, there was no knitting. I wrote out lists of things I needed to do. I watched my Flosstuber Frenzy, but I think I'm still on week. Like, I've done some of the stuff, but I'm back on week 6 that I am not caught up on yet. I'm caught up, like, for temperature stitching, I'm caught up to like week 11. I'm looking. Nope, I take that back. Week 9. And it's just faith over fear that I need to put stitches in. Every other one are caught up
hmm
until week uh, 11. But like I can tell you right now, once I catch up on my temperature stitching, I will have a new project for 0 and 5, which is my Happy Gnomes, Holiday Gnomes. Those will be done.
hmm
Um, Dark Forest from Tiny Modernist that me and Heather were doing,
hmm
which was 3, 2 and 7.
hmm
That'll be done. And my Prairie Schooler Santa for 2025 will be done. So I'll be putting new stuff in all of those places.
Oh,
And that is why I also, thought I'll put 100 stitches on anything for Mania and back off of the other two, the
yeah.
temperature and the Flosstuber Frenzy, just so I can catch up for a new start in June.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, yeah, I would, I think it makes sense for you to back off of temperature more than anything else.
Yeah, we will see what I do. Because, like Heather said, I'm an all or nothing type person. So
Mhm.
if I skip a month, am I going to in June be like, oh, well, screw it, I'm done?
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like if that was going to happen to any of them, I feel like you would beat yourself up less about temperature.
Right.
I feel like if you were to some way be like, screw it, I'm done with Flosstuber Frenzy or WIPGO, you would be more upset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And let's not forget, both my nephews are due the 4th of July, 2 of them.
hmm
And for Sam, it's not a big deal. She lives here in state. For my other niece, who's having my great nephew, She lives out in Oregon. Everything right now that we've been sending her
Mm,
has been gotten lost in the mail.
that's crazy.
So her mom is going and taking 6 weeks off of work for to help her
Mm,
because this is baby number two,
mm,
and the other baby isn't even two yet.
mm.
And so her husband's in the Coast Guard. So there's times he's gone for a week to 4 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go there. And so what I want to do is by the Father's Day weekend, I want to get her everything for the two kids. So their Christmas, everything done. But she will be here for Christmas this year. So I can wait for the Christmas sweaters to be done. But I'd like to get the blanket and hat.
Well,
So I need to get that yarn sooner than later.
yeah.
I just realized we're in the middle of April
Yes.
because Warren turned 6 years old today.
Oh my God. I remember when you called me from the hospital, he was born.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when he's naughty right now, it's okay. I'm cute. Sam is ready to pull out her hair.
I bet.
So
I do remember. Well, I would like to say that they grew out of it, but Matthew's 16 and oh my God, we went to so a little bit of life update for me. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good.
Um, we went to a memorial last Saturday, um, for someone that yeah, was in mine and Hector's life our whole life, basically. We hadn't spoken to her for a while, but the effect is nonetheless.
Yeah.
Um, and so like everybody at this memorial service have like I mean it's all the same group of people. They've known me and Hector since we were teenagers, junior hires, knew our kids since they were and this lady who has yeah, like I said, known me my whole life, looks at Matthew and was like, "You're handsome. You should be an actor." I was like, "Kathy, would you shut your mouth?" Like he does not need any more of an ego boost. Please. And she's like, "What?" I was like, "If you knew."
Got a big enough head.
Yeah, I was like, "If you knew the amount of attention that this boy gets about being cute, handsome, whatever, and
Yep.
we have to deal with him and his I mean, he is not as bad as he used to be when he was younger, but he knows he's cute and
And he's always used it to his advantage.
yes, like I said, he's not as bad as he was when he was younger, but nonetheless, she needed to not inflate his ego. Um, and I mean, she looks at him like she is his grandmother, so to her, it's not anything big deal. But I was like, Kathy, please do not inflate his ego any more than it already is.
That's
Yeah, I mean, it's been work, life. Um,
it's
I
been
just,
crazy.
I mean, nothing out of the ordinary for us. I just haven't had any desire to cross stitch. So I'm hoping that I can get my button
And we're
gear.
both different that way. When Heather gets stressed and stuff, she doesn't do as much. When I get stressed out, that's all I do.
Yeah. I have read one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 books. I did two complete series and I'm on, no, 8 books. And I'm on the third book. Okay, so if you're not a reader, this is, we don't want to force you to be here. Uh, but if you're not a reader, this means absolutely nothing to you. Yeah, I apologize. Sarah J. Maas announced that her sixth, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess 6 and 7, which is technically 7 and 8, but who's counting? ACOTAR book is coming out in October.
Yep.
So the Mass verse, as they call us, decided to reread all her whole published books. So me and Evelyn are reading, we're doing Throne of Glass series right now. And I am on,
Me
technically
too,
it's,
me too, me too.
she's doing it too. Technically it's the first book, but the reading order that we're doing, we're reading Assassin's Blade third. So I am I'm currently on Assassin's Blade, but I am, according to the reading plan, I am behind. So I need to catch up on Assassin's Blade and finish that. And then I need to finish Era of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because the class is 3. Because I just started book 3 today.
yeah. So
I'm a
yeah,
little bit behind.
me and Nicci are, we're both behind. But anyways, so yeah, they they we should be um if we follow the reading plan, we should make it to the third or the seventh book before it comes out.
Yeah.
I am not rereading ACOTAR because I just finished ACOTAR. The only thing, and I'm not rereading Crescent City because I just recently did that too. The only thing I'm going to read is the Throne of Glass series because I've never done that before. And I have to get the third
Love you.
Crescent City book. Justin?
JJ.
Oh, hi JJ.
He's
Um,
waving at you.
so yeah, I mean that's, I just have to get those ones, which I will
Yeah.
finish.
I read books 1 and 2 of Akatar before I talked to Heather about this order. And so I stopped and I
Mhm,
went all the way back and I changed my subscription for Audible so I could get more books.
mhm,
And so I've just been buying them as I go.
mhm.
And
But
so
you're on Assassin's Blade, right?
I did Thrones of Glass first.
Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you did Throne of Glass, then you did, wait.
I'm on the third book. That's all I know. I'm trying to find the picture you sent
Me
me.
too. Okay. So it was Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and
Yep.
Assassin.
Oh, then I'm reading it out of order again. Damn it.
What are you reading now?
The third one in the Throne of Glass series.
So you're reading Air of Fire now,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, it's not bad. I
No.
would just say when you're done with Air of Fire, go back to Assassin. So Assassin's Blade was technically the prequel,
Right.
and it talks about her life before Throne of Glass, like how she ended up in the prison camp thing.
Gotcha.
So, I mean,
It's not bad.
yeah, technically it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
am, I mean, I was supposed to finish this book on April 3rd, and I'm not even done with it yet. But like I said, I'm not reading any of the ACOTAR books, so I have those.
right, where I'm doing the whole series because I listen while I work.
Yeah. Sorry for the plane.
So, but that is everything, I think, before we waffle too much longer.
That is everything.
Oh no, we have to do our round of Monopoly.
Oh, shoot. Random Monopoly. Thank you. They're all yelling
Yeah.
at us. Monopoly. Okay. We are going to pause and we'll be right back.
Okay.
And we're back. So it is Nikki's turn.
Let's see what I get.
Seven.
Chance.
Chance. Advance to the nearest utility. If unowned, you may buy it from the bank. If owned, throw twice. No. Throw dice and pay owner 10 times the amount.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the next?
Electric company.
As Nikki was trying to say before they actually interrupted us, my computer had to restart, so our monopoly went away. So technically, Nikki
I already own this.
already owns it. We're going to purchase it, but it's up to you if you want to put in the 140 stitches.
Nope. I'm just gonna let it roll.
Okay. So technically, Nikki landed on her own piece of property, so she doesn't have to do anything. And now it is my turn. 3. Income tax.
No.
Oh,
The brown space.
how did I miscount that? Okay, this is not really Whitechapel Road. It is something else. Do we know what that?
Mediterranean, I want to say. Mediterranean or Baltic. I don't remember.
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna because nobody owns any Browns, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna purchase it. And when we come back, we will talk about what it was. It was the second Brown.
Yep.
Okay, so we will return again to show you my piece that I will be adding 60 stitches to.
Yep.
Okay, be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, like I said, it is, or like Nikki said, it is Baltic Avenue. And for me, Baltic Avenue is my Year of the Dragon. So I will be putting 60 stitches into this piece for Monopoly.
Yay.
And because Nikki landed on her own property, she doesn't have to do anything for this round of Monopoly.
Nope. Not this time.
Yes. So hopefully soon Nikki will get a big number so I can take a break. Just kidding. Anyways, that's all we have for you guys today. So we will see you
Hopefully in 2 weeks.
hopefully in 2 weeks. That's our goal is 2 weeks. But otherwise, we will see you when we see you. Happy crafting, and we hope that you guys are safe and healthy.
Yes. Sorry, I'm missing a stitch marker. I was trying to find it. I hope
That's
you all have a great 2 weeks and happy spring.
Oh, yes, happy spring. Hope your allergies aren't too crazy.
Correct.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.